Well, final hike of the season. Doing a 30-mile backpacking trip around Crater Lake, or at least around some of it. Taking a friend with me. It's her first time ever backpacking overnight. And the first question out of her mouth was, is it paved the whole way? So I think this is going to be an interesting trip. So, so we'll catch you later. Day 2 on the trail.
You tripped over a rock.
Almost tripped over a rock. Yes, I did have my coffee. So I've been forced to make a retraction at gunpoint. My gun, she got a hold of it. No, just kidding. That she was only kidding about is if it was paved the whole way. So it was actually paved for quite a while. Around where the pretenders like to walk around the rim. You know, the visitors from California before they migrate back south quite hurriedly, which we appreciate them doing. And yeah, you can come and visit. We just don't want you to stay. And watched the sunset last night, which was amazing. We went about 8 miles, about 7 miles on the trail. Took a little detour up to the Watchman Tower, which is about a half-mile up and half-mile back. So we did get word at the ranger station that water is pretty scarce further up on the trail. So, you know, we skipped over Lightning Springs yesterday because that was, you know, it's like 2 miles in on the trail, and it didn't make sense to camp at, you know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we've got our remaining water stash, which is good, but a long day ahead. So we got probably about 14 miles. If the spring ahead of Bybee Camp is running, then we'll probably maybe have 10 miles to water, which is good. I think we were both got about 2 to 3 liters of water, which should be good for the day until we can get to camp. So anyway, it's beautiful out here. A lot different than Mount Hood. It's a lot more arid, a lot drier, which is good. And yeah, it's just kind of halfway in the desert, halfway in wooded territory. So we'll see you later. So my hiking partner wanted me to officially make a second retraction and advise everybody that I was just kidding when I said she stole my gun and forced me to the first retraction. So I'll see you later.
Your full slut.
We are on day 3, finishing up today. Stayed over a little bit Bybee Springs, a little bit not in the campground, but a little bit off the path from the campground. Pretty quiet night, mostly restful. The inflatable mat that I have decided it was going to have an epic fail last night, so I slept on pretty much on the ground in my sleeping bag. So not much to show today. It's going uphill a lot. We decided not to head out to Dutton, I think it's creek or campground, and then head up back to the car, going up Lightning Springs Trail. A little bit shorter, a little bit less steep, I think, or maybe a little bit longer, a little less steep. For right now, the sites are no different than they were yesterday. A lot of burned down trees, a lot of regrowth. 14.5 mile day yesterday to get to water, so it was a long day. But boy, was it nice when we finally saw the water. Anyway, that's it, and maybe we'll check back in when we get to the car. All right.